Welcome, viewers, to Stories from the Blog, a podcast about the everyday efforts shaping a greener and stronger Meghalaya. We bring to you stories of growing forests, creating livelihoods, and facing challenges together. Brought to you by the Community-Based Forest Management and Livelihood Improvement in Meghalaya, the MegLife project, financed by JICA and implemented by the Meghalaya Basin Development Authority. In the steep hills and scattered villages in Meghalaya, gathering data has always been a problem. But now, two powerful tools, the GIS and UAV, are changing the way the state plans, monitors, and protects its resources. From mapping spring sheds to documenting living root bridges, the MegLife project is using these technologies not just to see the land from above, but to understand it in new ways. This is the story of how mapping the present is helping the communities in shaping their future. So thank you both, gentlemen, for your time. We're here today from Stories from the Blog. And we welcome you to the podcast, to the set. I have a few questions with regards to your field of expertise. My first question being directed to Jeremy. For someone hearing about GIS and UAV for the first time, how would you explain it to them?
GIS is a smart map that helps us not only to locate things, but also to detail them. And UAV is they take the detailed picture from the sky. So together they help us see and understand the land better.
So, Fatal, why are these technologies, very important for a state like Meghalaya?
So, as we know that our Meghalaya is a hilly terrain, and mapping manually with if you go with the traditional surveys, conventional surveys, it would be very difficult because I would say because of the slope, because of the topography of the area. These things actually hinders the flow of surveys. Maybe it'll take more than, for us, suppose if we use UAV, it'll take only 1 day, 2 days for one village. Whereas if we do traditional surveys, it'll take at least a week or 2 weeks or a month also for an area to cover. So using technology like UAV and all will really help at a large scale, like covering huge area in a day, and that also will make will be helpful for the preparedness of planning, monitoring, and evaluation, and even management also will be easier, quicker, and fast.
When you say traditional way, can you just cite a few examples?
So traditional way is like a surveyor. He will go with a tool.
What is this tool?
This tool is maybe a measuring tape or a very traditional GPS, suppose. But he has to traverse the whole entire village. Suppose the village is 2 square kilometer, 1 square kilometer, even 5 square kilometers. So these area, it'll be very tiresome, then it'll be very difficult for him also, no? Okay. He has to cross over rivers, cross over jungles, he has to cross over many things, like even wild animals as well.
Oh.
Yes. So that is the reason why it is safer to use UAVs, remotely sensing the area, remotely capturing the area, even documenting the area. This has really helped mapping very quicker, very faster, and we can analyze with the GIS tools, which Jeremy said that in GIS we can do, we can have the maps, we can have the layouts of that particular village.
So we can clearly say that the GIS and UAV team are the same size of a coin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So for our viewers to understand better, we have these technologies that are state-of-the-art technologies. But our viewers would like to understand more about when these technologies are used and why, in simple layman term languages.
Okay. These technologies were used because we required planning. Without a proper, like I used to give example to the villagers when I go to the village, I used to tell them, if you have a plan of a house, means a plan of his plot of land, he will know better where to plan, where to have a parking space, where will he have his, where he'll keep a septic tank, where he can keep maybe a pig shed, where he will construct his house,
Yes.
where he'll have his storage area. Those are for a simple plot of land of his. And now if it's a village also, there should be a proper plan. Proper land use land cover mapping should be there, where he will know where is the forest, where is the open land, where is the agricultural land, where is the water body, then where are the settlements. Then these settlements may be requiring how much water they can measure also. Means using so many analysis like rainfall, then water harvesting and all. So they can use these technologies like simple maps and GPS and drone images, so that they can plan properly. Like where can they do plantations? They can check the area where area suitable for this kind of plantation, whether this area is now barren, so we can do some plantation to regenerate those areas.
From what you're stating, especially the analogy that you just gave us about how to build a house, planning process, documenting it is very important.
Yes.
But does your services include a hefty amount for layman if they want to use the services, or for other government services?
So like our service in our organization, we don't charge to anyone, because this itself will help them. We are doing for the good of the people actually. We don't charge, and also we are a government organization, so there's no means people can use our technology without hesitation, because if you start keeping a cost out there, then people will hesitate because of the cost. I know UAV mapping, then GIS mapping, they cost a lot. Even one satellite data of a per square kilometer might be the range from 4,000 to 7,000. Suppose that area becomes huge, like our area 22429 of our Meghalaya, it'll cost crores of rupees.
Okay.
So, and for a village mapping, village analysis, we need a very high resolution. If I can explain about resolution, these are the pixels which the drone capture per square unit meter of that land. So these pixels, suppose, requires in centimeter wise, then again the cost will incur out there.
Okay.
So if we are doing it for the better good of our communities, we are doing it for our organization and for our department, this will be one of our mandate, which we have to serve the people, the committees, as well as other departments as well. We do not charge actually for the cost of this technology.
So, how is the MegLife project using the GIS and UAV differently, compared to other traditional projects?
In the MegLife project, instead of just relying on the old simple ground survey, it combines both the drone images and also GIS analysis. This helps us to plan better and then to map areas accurately, quickly, and also to respond to challenges more efficiently and more accurately.
Okay. So I also believe that I think in the year 2022, we had launched the first state GIS and UAV center here in Shillong itself. Can you tell us more about the functions of that department? So how was it different then, and how is it different now?
Initially, before the center was established, MBA was only catering to a very small organization. Now it caters to a much more larger audience. Let's say to the other departments, and even sometimes to outside of the state also. And giving one example is the uh, to locate the tiger which had moved into villages, into
And where was this?
habitat. It was in Assam.
Okay.
So with the help of drone technology, we were able to locate the tiger and relocate it back to its habitat.
Sounds like an interesting, adventure, because you brought out a tiger. So when you say that, other state departments have come forward to avail your services, can you name a few?
Actually, the nearest state is Assam. There, only Assam we have catered twice the services, and one in Nagaland they have requested us, but due to the unavailability of our sensors, we could not go that time. But now we are full-fledged with so many sensors that we are capable. We have thermal, we have infrared cameras, we have multispectral cameras, we have RGB cameras.
What are the functions of each camera that you're listing right now?
Okay, thermal cameras is the one which Jeremy mentioned now, that we trace the tiger.
Okay.
This tiger, they are nocturnal, no?
Yes.
They
roam around at night.
around at night, hunt for hens. They hunt for goats, then cows and all. So they used to roam around at night. So we used this thermal camera to. It was actually in Ding of Assam.
Ding.
Yes.
Okay.
The village name is Ding. So there, the forest department contacted our director. So then the order came from him that we have to support, since they don't have any sort of this technology. So we are the only state close by to Assam where we have this technology.
So can we safely say that in Northeast, Meghalaya is the first one to have this sort of technology? Can we safely say that?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Can you tell us more about this tiger? I mean, it's intriguing.
Yes.
So how was the process? How many days did it take for you and your team?
So it was at night. So we start the journey from here. I drop them. I say goodbye. All the best. Be careful. Because it's a wild animal. No,
Of
you
course,
don't know.
you don't know.
So they went to this thing. They called me, and they said, "What should we do? Should we start tonight? Just consult with this with the officers out there, the DFOs of Assam." So they did, and they stayed there. The next morning, they said that their work will start that day. Then from there, that first day we could see the tiger. Means first night, actually it was the first night they could identify. Daytime they could not identify. They search using drones, normal sensors, even thermal also they use at times because
there was nothing on site.
Yes. Then at night, the team sent me pictures. I was so happy.
Yes.
Then I shared to sir that we located the tiger.
Do we have a name for this tiger yet?
Yeah. Angelo, they named it.
Angelo.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a male tiger.
Yeah, it's a male tiger.
Okay.
They could locate every movement he makes. And when the tiger pushes means he moves towards the villages, then they alert the villagers not to go near to these areas. And constantly they plan, to capture this tiger, but it was very difficult.
Of course it was.
Because he always knows movement, knows who's there. He understands.
He's smarter than us.
Actually, he has some sense.
Yes, I'm sure
So he
does.
moved farther away from the area where they try to capture.
But he must have been weak. I mean, it's been a month tracking him.
Yes. We have to send thrice the teams. We have to interchange one team to another. The last they sent this tiger, they could capture him. And it was happy for us, happy for the Forest Department of Assam.
Of course, I mean, it was a triumph to be able to go there and on the first night to, actually getting results on the first night itself.
Yes.
It's actually interesting to learn that the technology that we have can do so much, not just for, for mankind, but for the animals as well.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that is just one of the example.
Yes, one example.
Your drones, I believe, have also helped during disasters like floods, for example.
Yes.
Can you cite an example?
This search and rescue we have went twice, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember. I can't recall right now. But I remember some letters came to us for this search and rescue. So we sent our team. Then surveillance also of traffic and all we do.
Yes.
During festivals, actually, we were put on
Duty.
Yeah, especially this Megong festival. Also, we
Uh-huh.
went there. We used thermal at night because at the end of before the festival starts and at the end we use thermal so that we can track vehicles where they get stuck and all. So the police were very happy about helping that we are helping them.
So when you said that you avail your services to other departments,
Yes.
I think that's a long list of departments.
Yes, long list,
Okay.
including tourism.
Uh-huh.
Then we help urban affairs. Then we help forest department, soil department, agriculture department.
So, how do communities benefit when this technology combined with participatory mapping?
See, one of the benefit of using when we involve the community while doing the mapping process, it helps us to identify places, names,
Mm-hmm.
cultural sites, and also detail land use.
Mm-hmm.
This helps them in plan farming, for protect forests, and also for prepare them for disasters.
Mm-hmm.
And one example of from the MegLife project, when we involve the community in the mapping process. Before we start with the community, when we go into the community, we get to know we talk to them, and then we try to get to know from them what is the area of the land that they have for taking up interventions, right? So we identify the land, we demarcate the land, and also we prepare the land use land cover maps for them. Besides the LULC, we also prepare the slope and the topographic maps, and also the boundary maps. So we take these maps to the community, and then we get this PRA exercise done. So from this,
Can you elaborate a little further of what is the PRA
is
exercise?
the participatory rural appraisal.
Mm-hmm.
So in this exercise, we show them these maps, the community, and then we try to get to know we try to learn from them what are the the challenges or the expectations that they expect from the MegLife project. And we also explain to them that the MegLife project, the main component of the project is the sustainable forest management through plantation and also through soil and water conservation. So with these maps, we show them these maps, and then they identify on the boundary maps or the LULC map that these are the areas where we can take up we can do plantations, and also we can set up take up interventions like maybe like a check dam or conservation pond, or even on slopes where we can take up this half moon terracing.
Mm-hmm.
So this exercise involves the community, and from them we get to know that these are the places where we can take up interventions.
So, it is understood that Meghalaya does not have cadastral maps. So, what are the other alternatives that you have to take to ensure that, we meet the targets for the project?
Yes, actually, project implementation will be very difficult if there are no boundaries, there are no project maps or like cadastral maps which we are seeing. We use our technology like GIS, GPS, and we use the communities to help us in attaining this boundary.
The Living Root Bridge project has become a memorable, let's say, project for you. So, what made it stand out and why?
So, living root bridges is the one which we propose for
The UNESCO
heritage
heritage.
thing. So this project was very intense. I could understand because our colleagues are very into this project. They have targets also for the same. And in this, we use so much of GIS data because the center, the ministry, even the UNESCO will need these data remotely. They will not be here. They will be here for inspection something later on, but now they'll need these documentations
For the dossier.
But without these maps, without just pictures of these living root bridge, won't prove anything. They might make it in a model also and click picture and send, then that will be a thing also, no? But
we speaking of pictures and sending, we did see an image of, I think it's called the LiDAR image.
yes.
Why was it used and for what purpose?
So we are using LiDAR image in this case, which give the 3D image of that living root bridge. Yes. So this way we gave them the 3D image so that they could understand the structure of this living root bridge. So by giving them the 3D images means they could see the behind topography in front, then even the streams in a 3D model. So this way they could understand without visiting here in Meghalaya. They could, by sending that dossier, they could see in advance how that thing, that living root bridge looks like.
The Meghalaya State GIS and UAV Center has received several awards and recognition. So, what do these awards mean to you and for your team? Can you name a few of these awards also?
One is the what we call is the that we got from Fiki Awards, and then the other is the Geo for Good from Google. So these awards actually, I mean, before, let's say, because GIS and UAV, has been recently adopted in the state of Meghalaya. So getting these awards, it gives us encouragement, not just for the organization, but also people from the outside of the organization also. They get inspired to maybe take up GIS and UAV as the career.
I believe you also have apprenticeship with you in your department.
Yes.
What is the response that you get from them?
In our in MBA and MBMA, GIS and UV are the first components that started with the apprenticeship program. So we have had around about 5 batches of apprenticeship. So altogether now we might have had 100 interns.
So that means you have an army with you. My question to you, Fetil, is understanding that you have an army with you and that these soldiers are being trained as we speak also. The State GIS and UAV Center has, achieved so much, right from when Jeremy was speaking about the awards. Can you just, in a nutshell, give us the highlights of your achievements?
Like the planning department requested our team, because Shillong has a scarcity of water. So we have done an analysis of using high resolution image to understand the Lom Shillong area, the Lom Shillong forest, how many streams are there, where to construct the multiple check dams in the Upper Shillong area,
Yes.
and how much volume these check dams will consume.
Yes.
Then also we calculate with the rainfall. There's so much that I cannot say it, right now. I have to write a report to you to give you all these things that we have done.
It's
So-
massive, actually. It is.
So yes, and not only that, not only the one who's working here in the office or in the fields or what, the main thing is that we from the village community as well, we could create a cadre of youths where they can help us getting the data. Then
So they've been trained with the technology. Is that what you're trying to
yes,
say?
from the project we train only few, but now it has become a statewide activity, which we have 1,200 plus
BCS. So our viewers would like to know of how has sharing the GIS and UAV data helped them in making better decisions, about their land and their resources.
Yes. So through our GIS, our UAV technology, we could create so many maps which they before did not understand. They did not even aware or not know about their land covers, land use land covers. So this is a basic map which now they understand this area of forest. This area has been deforested. This area is agriculture. Now they could understand. They could come up with plans where in this slopey area we'll do some terracing agriculture or something. In this plot of land we can have a check dam, and there are some areas where they can use fire protection of their area. Then these are the things they could plan. We share these data, we share all this information to the village person, and they themselves they come up with plans. So this way we share the maps and they use it and they come up with so many interesting proposals from them, because in our projects it's a bottom up approach, right? So they come up with these kind of proposals for their village. So from our end also, from our higher authorities also, they'll check whether this is convenient or not. These are these projects means these proposals are good to go or not. Then they could implement those work and all for them.
The main objective of using GIS data and drone, the knowledge that we get from these data is we bring them to the communities, and with the maps that we produce, they get to know that this is how much land they have, and this is how much of natural resources that they have. So using this information, they can make better planning as to how to better sustain themselves through farming, forest protection, and also to maybe help them mitigate and get themselves prepared for disasters.
So I understand that your view is always a bird's eye view. So when you produce data back to the communities, can you tell us a little more about their reactions? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them would be surprised or will even be, let's say shocked for that matter, to know and understand that this is what their land has to offer. So can you tell us a little bit of your experience?
Yeah, when we show them the boundary maps that has maybe the satellite imagery or the drone image as base, all of them, not just most of them, but all of them, they get a surprise or maybe a shock to see that their land is like this, and that it has this much of a forest cover. So
basically priceless.
Yeah.
So we also understand that, you do also do a lot of mapping, especially on the payment for ecosystem services. Can you brief us a little more about project?
The thought was that the traditional thinking is that we spend money to regenerate the land.
On afforestation.
Yeah, on afforestation.
Yes.
But with the payment for ecosystem services, the idea is that for the natural resources that are already present there, with the community, the government spends, instead of spending the money for afforestation, they spend the money on the community for preserving and conserving the natural resource.
Yes, understood.
that are already available with the community.
Yes. So they incentivize.
Yeah, incentivize.
So understanding what
Process.
the payment for ecosystem is, what is the role of the State GIS and UAV Center in this program?
Okay, here the role of GIS and UAV is mapping these area of pests which have been registered. First process will be the village VCF with the owner, whoever wants to register their land. They'll again the same thing, they'll do the plotting of those area, demarcating the area, and then the GIS will help in identifying, because on site you might see that this forest is very thick,
Yes.
maybe not because of the trees but of the bushes as well. Then from satellite imagery we could sense this owner having this much percentage of the very thick forest, then and we verify whether these owners really that area is it comes under that forest they want to register for. These are things we vetted. After that we check the areas whether they are under biosphere reserves, these biosphere reserves as well, then protected forests. Then we check whether this area has sacred groves and all. Some of them they might get extra benefit, like if they fall under sacred grove, they fall under forest department land, then we can clip that area, means we can take out that area which falls under that forest. Then these are the things which we help. Then drones also goes to the field to those unreachable area, means area which are not very difficult for human to travel, maybe because there are, like suppose in Garo Hills there are so many wild animals like elephants, then bear and all those are the things that people are scared
Encountering
of.
also. With every project, every task comes challenges. It's not always a smooth ride. So if you can cite an example, Jeremy, of any of the challenges that you have faced along the way, and what are the solutions that have paved way?
So one of the challenges is that citing the example of boundary demarcation. So when we go to the community or the villages, they themselves, sometimes they are not clear as to where the extent of their land is. So they might show us, the boundary that is actually not the boundary. That is actually someone else. So, which also implies that when we do the demarcation, of a village or maybe a project village boundary, we would need the consensus of the neighboring villages that surrounds that particular village, our area of interest. So in that way, there will be no conflict when we show them that this is their area, and when we show it to the both parties or maybe the all parties that this is the area, there will be no conflicts.
Yes. Looking ahead in this project, what is your vision for the State GIS and UAV Center, and how do you want it to continue and to transform planning, conservation, and of course livelihood in Meghalaya?
Yes, we want every department in the state to use our GIS and UAV Center, all the communities. Then we plan also in the future that we'll have a separate RPTO, Remote Pilot Training Organization, inside the center, where we can train pilots of the state, where they can get, this is DGCA, certified DGCA is Director General of Civil Aviation. So through this we can get our own pilots.
We understand there's a red zone area, or which means you cannot fly the drone in that specific area, for example near the Air Force or the Indian Army cantonment area. So do we require licenses, or does it come automatically when you're already involved or when you're already an employee of the State GIS UAV Center?
No.
And if you can just give us example, what are the red zones so that we can be aware of?
Okay. So even our center employees, they are pilots, but if they are not registered under DGCA, they will not be considered as pilots.
Mhm.
So
How many pilots do we have at the moment?
At the moment, we have 6 pilots, male pilots. If you don't have a remote pilot certificate or a license, if you go and fly anywhere, also it's not allowed actually. But there are certain areas where you can fly in your own home, own campus, or maybe private functions and all those things.
Mhm.
So, for example, the BSF, the military areas, then the Air Force, then even this airport is the red zone area.
Mhm. So, Fetal, is there a portal or a platform, where the public can use or can get access to the GIS and UAV data?
Yes, we do have a platform. It's called as Meghalaya State GeoHub portal.
Mm-hmm.
You can check our portal. Our portal is Meghalaya cm-dashboard.in / GIS portal. This is where all the geospatial data we have uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them they are available publicly, but some of them we ask for requests for availing those data. Then there are so much. There are dashboards. There are for analysis. We have dashboard for agriculture. We have dashboards for water, soil and water. We have dashboards for water resources. Then forests. Everything is available there. So there are over 400 layers we have consumed
That's a lot.
till now. Yeah.
What message would you like to share with our viewers, about the role of technology like the, GIS and UAV Center in building a better future for our state?
So our message to the youths of the state, if you are very keen, in learning about the natural resources of the state and how to conserve it, GIS and UAV is one of the tools that you can maybe use and get the knowledge of, and so that you can make a better planning and improve and sustain the environment.
Yes, if the youths are interested in this technology, yes, there's a way. They can come forward. They can show their interest that they want to preserve the nature. This is the tool which works hand in hand with nature, no? Like the natural resources. No? Why they call geo? Geo is what? The earth. Means if you love the earth, then this is the platform where you work.
Interesting.
Yes.
So thank you so much to both of you gentlemen. We've had a wonderful discussion in our podcast, Stories from the Block. And we do hope that, our viewers will come forward and, learn more about the work that you do for the state. So thank you so much for your time. And we wish you and your department all the very best. And we do hope that you come forward, more with awards and trophies and recognition for the work that you do. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Vivine, and our viewers.
Thank you. Thank you.